Somewhere in the world today, someone will experience the best day of their life, and someone else will experience the worst. Neither one of them woke up this morning expecting it. Life has a way of changing in an instant. Sometimes because of something that happens to us, and sometimes because of one decision we choose to make. I've lived long enough to know it can happen more than once. And looking back, every major turning point in my life started exactly the same way. One conversation. What if the next few minutes changed? What if the next few minutes changed the rest of your life? It sounds like an impossible question until you realize that every extraordinary life began with one ordinary decision. So, just come and see. Hi, I'm Todd Collins, and before we go any further, I want to personally thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. I know your time is valuable, and I don't take that lightly. If you're still with me, you may already realize this probably isn't going to feel like a typical business presentation. That is intentional. Yes, we will talk about ELYT, and we'll talk about travel, and yes, we'll talk about income. But before we do, I want you to know the heart behind this story. For Julianne and me, this was never about joining a company. It was about finding a vehicle that could help us create more time, more freedom, more memories, and more purpose. So before I show you what ELYT is, I want to show you why it matters. For years, we thought we were searching for the right opportunity. Looking back, we don't think that's what we were searching for at all. We were searching for a vehicle. A vehicle is simply something that helps you move from where you are to where God is calling you to be. For some people, that vehicle is a business. For others, it's a new career, an investment, a ministry, or a completely different path. The vehicle isn't what we're chasing. It's simply what carries us toward the life we were created to live. And when Julianne and I finally found ours, everything began to change. This was the vehicle, not because we were looking for luxury, and not because we were looking for another company. We were looking for a better life, more time, more freedom, more memories with the people we love. Then, one day, we found a company whose mission aligned with the life we were trying to build. That company is ELYT, and I'd love to show you why. ELYT is more than a travel platform. It's an invitation-only travel and lifestyle community, a place where extraordinary experiences, meaningful relationships, and unforgettable memories come together. Simply put, it's designed to help you elevate every moment. Here's something that just makes sense to me. Most people pay full price simply because they don't know another option exists. ELYT members aren't most people. They have access to pricing the general public doesn't. So before you book your next hotel or your next all-inclusive resort, why not see what's possible first? Sometimes one simple decision can save hundreds of dollars, and over time, those savings become another vacation, another experience, another memory. Why pay more for the exact same stay? Everything we've talked about over the last few minutes begins right here. As an ELYT member, you'll receive access to the ELYT travel platform, where members can save up to 65% off public pricing on more than 1 million hotel properties and all-inclusive resorts worldwide. Think about that for a moment. If you're already traveling, whether it's for business, family vacations, weekend getaways, or bucket list adventures, why not have access to pricing designed to help your travel budget go further? Because every dollar you save on travel is another dollar that can be used to create your next memory. That's one of the reasons this platform made so much sense to us. We were already traveling. Now we simply travel smarter. One of the first things we fell in love with about ELYT was that it wasn't just about booking travel. It was about creating experiences, the kind of moments your family will still be talking about years from now. The anniversary you'll never forget, the sunset dinner that reminds you why you fell in love, the adventure you almost didn't take. Because at the end of the day, life is not measured by things we own. It's measured by the moments we share and the memories we create with the people we love. That's what ELYT experiences are all about. Not just about seeing the world, but truly experiencing it. Because extraordinary places have a way of creating extraordinary memories. One of the things that immediately caught our attention about ELYT was something called signature traincations. At first, I thought they were simply destination events. I was wrong. They're designed to help you grow, to challenge the way you think, to surround yourself with people who believe your best days are still ahead of you, to learn from leaders, build lifelong friendships, and come home with more than just pictures. You come home with a bigger vision for your life. That's something Julianne and I believe deeply. Because growth doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you intentionally put yourself in environments that challenge you to become more. Sometimes, the greatest souvenir you bring home isn't something you packed in your suitcase. It's the person you've become. Never stop investing in the person you'll become tomorrow. One of the things we love most about cruising is that it teaches you how to slow down. For a few days, the emails can wait, the meetings can wait, and so can you. The endless to-do list can wait. Instead, you wake up somewhere new. You share breakfast overlooking the ocean. You watch another sunset with the people you love. You explore places you've only dreamed about. And every morning brings a brand new adventure. It's one of the few vacations where your hotel, your restaurants, your entertainment, and your transportation all travel with you. You unpack once and simply enjoy the journey because sometimes the greatest luxury in life isn't where you are. It's finally having the time to be fully present while you're there. Sometimes the journey becomes just as meaningful as the destination. One of the biggest surprises for us was discovering that luxury travel doesn't always have to come with a luxury price tag. Through ELYT's Resort Weeks, members gain access to beautiful resorts and all-inclusive properties around the world at rates that often surprise people. That means more room, more comfort, more unforgettable experiences without feeling like you have to save for years just to enjoy them. And here's what I love most. When travel becomes more affordable, people don't just travel better, they travel more often. They celebrate more anniversaries. They take more family vacations. They create more moments with the people they love. Because memories aren't made by waiting for someday. They're made when one day becomes today. Luxury isn't about spending more, it's about experiencing more. This is one of the features that really stopped us in our tracks because it tells you something about the heart of this company. ELYT believes loyalty should be rewarded. As a platinum member, simply remaining active for 12 consecutive months qualifies you for an ELYT rewards trip. Think about that for a minute. While you're saving money on the travel you're already taking, you're also earning your next vacation. That means your membership isn't just helping you experience the world today. It's encouraging you to keep creating new memories tomorrow. I love that philosophy because life shouldn't be all work and no reward. Every now and then, you should celebrate how far you've come. Whether it's an overwater bungalow in Bora Bora, a luxury resort in Bali, the beauty of Greece, or one of the dozens of incredible destinations around the world, it's a reminder that the journey is worth celebrating. And maybe the best part is knowing that next year you get to start earning the next one. Success isn't just reaching the destination. It's building a life that keeps giving you new ones. Finally, there's one experience that's especially unique. It's called the VIP ELYT experience. As an active platinum member for 12 consecutive months, you'll have the opportunity to choose between the annual VIP ELYT experience or a complimentary ELYT rewards trip. The VIP experience is exactly what it sounds like. It's an opportunity to travel the world through a curated experience alongside our CEO, our co-founders, and members of the ELYT leadership team. For Julianne and me, that's about more than taking another trip. It's about being surrounded by people who are building something meaningful. Because one thing we've learned over the years is this: the rooms you choose to spend time in have a tremendous influence on the life you build. Sometimes the greatest opportunity isn't the destination, it's the conversations you'll have while you're there. And experiences like this have a way of reminding you that your best days may still be ahead. Never underestimate what can happen when you put yourself in the right room with the right people. The rooms you choose to spend time in have a tremendous influence on the life you build. Here's a simple benefit that frequent travelers absolutely love: discounted access to participating airport lounges around the world. Because your vacation shouldn't start when you land. It should start the moment your journey begins. Travel a little smarter, relax a little sooner, and enjoy every step along the way. One thing we really appreciate about ELYT is that it's not just about where you travel. It's about how you experience life. Whether it's tickets to a big game, a concert you've always wanted to see, a day at a world-class theme park, or discovering events happening close to home, ELYT help makes those moments a little more accessible. Because creating memories doesn't always mean flying across the world. Sometimes the best memories are made just a few miles from home. The goal isn't simply to travel more, it's to experience more of life. Now that you've seen the overview of what ELYT offers, let's take a quick look at the three membership options. While each membership has its own benefits, they all provide access to the platform and incredible travel savings. The primary differences come down to how many benefits you receive and the level of discounts available. For most people, the Platinum membership is the right choice. It's the membership Julianne and I chose because it unlocks every benefit ELYT has to offer, including the deepest discounts and the exclusive reward trip program. If you're looking to maximize both your savings and your experiences, ELYT Platinum simply delivers the greatest overall value. One of the most exciting features of ELYT is something we call Get For and Pay No More. Simply introduce 4 people who become active members at your membership level or higher, and ELYT waives your monthly subscription. From that point forward, you're enjoying all of your membership benefits without paying a monthly membership fee. Think about that for a moment. Your travel platform can literally pay for itself. Instead of paying every month, you're sharing something you already love with a few friends or family members who also enjoy traveling. It's a simple concept that allows many members to travel year after year after year while eliminating one of their biggest expenses, their monthly membership. Would that annual reward trip be even more satisfying if your ELYT travel membership didn't cost you anything each month? At the end of the day, this isn't really about vacations. Vacations are simply one of the rewards that come from building a life with more choices. Our goal isn't to help people escape their lives for 1 or 2 weeks each year. It's to help them create more time, more memories, and more freedom all year long. That's the vision behind the Nexus journey. We believe in putting people first, leading with integrity, and helping others grow into the person they were created to become. As we help others experience greater time and financial freedom, we all climb together. And that's a journey worth taking. Because in the end, our mission isn't to help people take better vacations, it's to help them build better lives. Everything we've shared today really comes down to one simple truth. If you want your life to change, you have to be willing to change. Better results don't happen by accident, they happen one decision at a time. The exciting part is that your next decision could become the bridge to an entirely different future. That is what the Nexus journey is all about. We're building a community of people committed to growing together, creating more time freedom, creating more financial freedom, and ultimately living with greater purpose. If that vision speaks to your heart, we'd love to welcome you on the journey. You were made for more. Julianne and I would be honored to walk that journey with you. If you've been looking for a sign that it's time to make a change, maybe this is it. Every meaningful transformation begins with three simple things. 1, being in the right place. 2, knowing you're there. And 3, taking massive action. The future you've been hoping for won't happen by accident. It starts with one decision. Julianne and I aren't standing here because we're smarter than anyone else. We're here because someone shared an opportunity with us, and we recognized what it could become and decided to take action. If you're willing to do the same, we believe you can create more time, more financial freedom, and a life that gives you the ability to help others do the same. Everything we've talked about so far applies whether you choose to be a customer or a builder. As a customer, you gain access to incredible wholesale travel savings, enjoy more vacations, and create amazing memories for less. For many people, that's exactly what they're looking for, and that is perfectly okay. But if you're someone who naturally shares great restaurants, great movies, or great travel experiences with others, you may want to consider becoming a builder. Instead of simply saving money, you can also earn residual income by helping other families discover the same platform. It's the same membership, just with a much bigger opportunity attached to it. The question isn't whether you should become a builder. The question is, if you love what ELYT has to offer, why wouldn't you want to be rewarded for sharing it? Before we move into the compensation plan, I want to take just a moment to cover something that's very important. If you've watched business presentations before, you've probably heard income disclaimers like this, and for good reason. The examples you'll see are simply that, Examples. They're not promises or guarantees. Just like any profession or business, results will always depend on the individual, their effort, the time they invest, the skills they develop, and the consistency they bring. The same is true for the travel savings we've talked about. They can vary based on destination, travel dates, supplier availability, and demand at the time you book. Our goal has never been to create unrealistic expectations. It's simply to show you what's possible and let you decide whether this opportunity is the right fit for you. With that said, let's take a look at how people can earn when they choose to share ELYT with others. One of the biggest things that impressed us about ELYT is that there isn't a ceiling placed on your success. Whether your goal is to earn enough to cover your own membership, pay for a family vacation each year, or create a significant residual income, the compensation plan rewards you for helping other people do the same. Don't let all the numbers on this chart overwhelm you. The only thing I'd like you to notice is the progression. Every level represents more families being served, more value being created, and more residual income being earned. You don't have to understand the entire compensation plan today. You simply have to know that if your vision grows, there's plenty of room here to grow with it. The good news is you don't need to understand every rank today. You only need to understand the first one. We'll help you with the rest as you grow. Here's something that most people have never been taught. As a W-2 employee or retiree, your tax deductions are often very limited. But when you own a legitimate home-based business, the tax code may allow you to deduct certain ordinary and necessary business expenses that simply aren't available to most employees. I'm not a CPA, and I'm not giving tax advice. That's why I encourage everyone to talk with a qualified tax professional. But many people are surprised to learn that they may be paying hundreds of dollars each month in unnecessary taxes simply because they don't own a business. Sometimes keeping more of what you already earn can be just as powerful as earning more. One of the biggest advantages of owning a legitimate home-based business is that you may qualify for business tax deductions that aren't available to W-2 employees. Expenses like your ELYT membership, travel, business mileage, a portion of your home office, your phone, your internet, training, and other ordinary and necessary business expenses. These may become tax deductible when used for your business. Of course, every person's tax situation is different, so we always recommend working with a qualified CPA or tax professional. Our goal isn't to give tax advice. It's simply to help you become aware of opportunities that many people never knew existed. When combining with travel, savings, and residual income, these tax advantages can become another powerful piece of your overall financial strategy. One of the biggest questions people ask is this: what if this doesn't work? I understand that because I asked the very same question. The good news is you won't be doing this alone. Julianne and I, along with our entire leadership team, are committed to helping you succeed by giving you a simple system, proven training, and the support you need every step of the way. Our goal is simple: help you earn back more than your initial investment within your first 30 days and put you on the path to getting your monthly membership waived. We believe confidence comes from early success, and we're going to work alongside you to help you achieve it. You don't have to figure everything out. You just have to be willing to take the first step. Instead of asking, what if it doesn't work? Can I ask you a different question? What if it does? What if one decision changes the rest of your life? One of the things I love most about this business is how simple it really is. You don't have to become a travel expert, a salesperson, or a public speaker. Your job is simply to share the ELYT video with people you care about, and then connect us with anyone who wants to learn more. We'll take it from there. Our job is to answer the questions, present the opportunity, help your friends get started, and teach you everything you need to know along the way. As you begin helping others do the same, the process naturally duplicates itself. Share, refer, duplicate. That's how ordinary people build extraordinary lives. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know someone who wants to save money on travel. From that point on, you're simply introducing people to people. We will do the heavy lifting together until you're ready to do it yourself. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they have to build a huge organization to be successful. You don't. Your first goal is simply to help 4 people who see the value in ELYT and want to become active members. That's it. Once you've helped those 4 members get started, your monthly membership is waived and you've created momentum. From there, we continue helping you grow one conversation, one family, and one success story at a time. Simple steps, consistently repeated, create extraordinary results. I don't want you thinking about 4 people. I want you thinking about 4 families. 4 families that travel more, save more, stress less, and maybe even begin creating time and financial freedom for themselves. Once you focus on changing lives instead of counting enrollments, this business becomes a whole lot more meaningful. One of the reasons I love ELYT's Fast Start bonus is because it rewards you for taking action right away. As you begin sharing ELYT with others, you'll earn a bonus for each new member who gets started. More importantly, those early wins help you build confidence and create momentum from day one. Here's what that can look like. If you join as a platinum member and help 5 other platinum members get started, you'll have earned enough Fast Start bonuses to recover your initial enrollment cost. Along the way, you'll also have your monthly membership waived. After you enroll your first 4 active members, putting you in a position to enjoy the platform for free while focusing on helping others do the same. The first check isn't about the money. The first check is proof. Proof that you can do this. And if you can do it once, you can do it again. Now let's focus on the only rank that matters right now, builder. Don't worry about the rest of the compensation plan. Our goal is to help you achieve your first promotion by following a simple, proven system. Once you've become a builder, you'll understand exactly how the business works and have the confidence to keep growing from there. The best part is that you won't be taking that journey alone. You'll have an entire community of leaders on Team Nexus walking beside you, people who have already traveled this path and are committed to helping you succeed. We'll answer your questions, support your conversations, celebrate your progress, and help you reach each milestone one step at a time. Around here, we celebrate every promotion, especially the first one, not because of the title, but because it represents growth, belief, and momentum. And every leader on this team remembers what it felt like to reach builder. That is why we're so passionate about helping you get there. Now, let's make the goal crystal clear. To achieve your first promotion to builder, all you need is 6 active members, 3 on your left team and 3 on your right team. That's it. We're not asking you to build a huge organization overnight. We're simply helping 6 families take their own first step towards saving money, creating memories, and building a better future. You will have an entire community of leaders walking beside you throughout the process. We'll help you share the videos, answer questions, support your conversations, and celebrate each milestone along the way. This isn't about building a business alone. It's about growing together, one family and one success story at a time. If that stirred something inside of you, maybe it's because deep down, you've always known you were made for more. Not more possessions, not more pressure, not more busyness, more purpose, more freedom, more impact. The question isn't whether this opportunity can change your life. The question is, what becomes possible when you finally believe your best days are still ahead of you? If your heart is whispering, "This is the more I've been looking for," then maybe today is simply the day you decide to step out in faith and bet on yourself. Because if that feeling is real, it probably wasn't me. It was the person you've always known you were capable of becoming, finally asking for the chance to come alive. Julianne, our leadership team, and I would be honored to walk that journey with you. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Everything we've shared today has been designed to give you an accurate picture of what's possible. But it's important to remember that everyone's journey is different. Some people simply become members because they love the travel benefits. Others choose to share ELYT with friends and family and build an additional income stream. Whatever path someone chooses, their results will always depend on the choices they make, the effort they invest, and the consistency they bring over time. Our hope has never been to make unrealistic promises. Our hope is to introduce you to a platform, a community, and an opportunity that has the potential to make a meaningful difference in your life. If what you've seen today resonates with you, take the next step. Ask the person who shared this presentation with you any questions you may have. We're here to help. We want you to make an informed decision, and we'd love the opportunity to welcome you into the ELYT family. Thank you again for spending this time with me. I truly hope to meet you someday. Until then, just come and see.